Hi friends, welcome to my channel. If you're new, welcome back if you're a returning subscriber. My name's Jonathan. I make luxury videos, unboxings, and reviews. And today we have a Louis Vuitton unboxing, so let's get into it. Before I get started with today's video, I would really appreciate it if you can hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help my channel grow. I make videos every other day about Louis Vuitton. So if you like that kind of content or simply want to see more of me, then definitely hit that like and subscribe button. And without further ado, let's get into today's unboxing. Before I actually get started with the unboxing, I do want to give you guys a little bit of an update about the Louis Vuitton event that I was invited to. So I will leave a timestamp down below. So if you wanted to skip ahead to the unboxing and not hear about the story, then you can go ahead and do so. But I did want to give you guys an update because unfortunately I was not able to attend. I was really gutted. I had everything planned out. I had my outfit planned thanks to you guys. I had my handbag chosen thanks to you guys. I ultimately decided to go with the paint can, but unfortunately I could not even attend. So I was really gutted. The reason why I couldn't go was because I had a work obligation. And truth be told, when I had received my invite 2 weeks ago, I told my client advisor that I had a very important work deadline that I needed to adhere to, and it landed on the same day as the event. So I was trying my best to make sure that I met that deadline, and it was a very, very hard deadline. And unfortunately, things did not fall into place as I had planned, which sometimes these things happen. So unfortunately, I was not able to attend the event, and work does come first. But I texted my client advisor the day before just to give him a heads up, and he was very appreciative of it. And he did mention to me that he will keep me in mind for future events that Louis Vuitton Yorkdale does host. So fingers crossed that I do get invited to another one because I was really, really, really looking forward to attending. And I know a lot of you were also looking forward for me to attend and wanted to hear all about it. And I really did want to show you guys some behind the scenes. And so hopefully during the next events, when I get invited, if I do get invited, I will be able to shoot that for you guys. But unfortunately, it was just not meant to be this time around. So now getting into the fun part, the unboxing. So 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, I want to say I recently unboxed two new pre-loved handbags. And ever since that day, I was really going through my collection and trying to see what I could go away with that I don't pick up anymore. 2026, I've tried to make the year of using my collection more and being mindful about the things that I add. So that way I actually use the pieces that I am purchasing. So for this piece, it was another pre-loved piece. However, it was in excellent condition. It came with the box, it came with the receipt and dust bag. I did get to inspect it and I'm very happy with the condition. And so I traded in a few pieces of mine to get this one. Two of them were toiletry pouches. So I have three toiletry pouch 26s. I have the regular monogram one, I have the cherries one, and then I had the Pochette Voyage toiletry pouch, which is the same size as the 26, but it's from the men's collection. So I realistically thought to myself, do I really need three sizes of this same toiletry pouch? So I traded in that toiletry Voyage as well as I traded in my toiletry 19 in monogram, which was such a hard pill to swallow just because I absolutely love that piece. However, I will be using my toiletry 19 from the Murakami collection a little bit more because I absolutely love it. And so I thought I only needed one for now. And if I really, really, really miss the piece, I can go ahead and find a vintage one and re-add it into my collection with no problem. But the Murakami one was going to be a little bit more difficult. And then the last item that I did trade for was my Goyard Plumette. That bag was, in hindsight, not as functional as I thought it was going to be. Wearing it as a shoulder bag was the only option for me, and so it really did limit how I could style the bag. Obviously, I knew that was a wearable wallet, but I thought it would allow me to fit a little bit more things in it than I thought. So unfortunately, traded those in and was able to receive this piece. This piece is currently discontinued. However, they do have an updated version of it on the Louis Vuitton website, and it does retail for $4,800 plus Canadian sales tax. I obviously did not pay that for this. So without further ado, let's get into the unboxing. So this is a handbag, and so the bag that I did pick up came in this dust bag. Oop, and that was the receipt falling out. And so the bag that I did get, if you can guess by how I'm holding it, is the Montsouris PM backpack. So this bag is in excellent condition. The only thing that I noted was there was a little bit of rippling on some of the vachetta, which was completely fine with me because this was bound to happen with wear of the bag, but everything else was in pristine condition. The hardware is extremely shiny. There is no corner wear whatsoever, as well as the interior is very, very, very clean. It's as almost as if this person did not use the bag, to be honest, and it just sat on their display, which I can totally see happening. And everything is in great condition. Even the vachetta is perfect. I have yet to see any water spots on it. However, I don't know if this was a pre-treated leather or if this bag came with raw VVN compared to the new one that is released. It does have the raw vachetta, but then the tag that it comes with does mention VVN on it. So it leads me to believe that this just received a really, really, really good honey patina on it. And I absolutely love this colored patina compared to the stark white. And so absolutely love this bag. And the reason why I added this style bag into my collection was because if you watched my videos before, I was supposed to get the Nano Noe from the Murakami collection, which was a bucket style handbag. And so, unfortunately, that bag just wasn't going to be able to come to me. And so, I wanted to fill that gap in my collection and get a bucket style backpack because I've been using a lot of backpacks recently. So I thought that the Montsouris PM would be perfect just because I have the MM in the Palm Springs and then I have the mini. And then I count my Michael Kors as like my GM size because it does fit a laptop in it compared to my Palm Springs, which only fits a smaller laptop. So I felt as though this size backpack fits that void that I have in my collection in terms of sizes. So now I think I'm good on backpacks for my collection just because I have all the sizes that Louis Vuitton offers, and I'm so happy that I was able to get a great deal on this one. I did pay under retail, so I did save on taxes as well as retail. So I don't know if this is going to be like a new addiction of mine, but I've been loving trading in my unused pieces for pieces in my collection that I've missed out on in the past. Honestly speaking, looking at the Louis Vuitton website and just seeing the upcoming collections, there isn't really anything right now that is drawing my attention. I've been really looking at some of the older pieces, such as like the mini soft trunks. I know Mandy has a beautiful one, and I absolutely am so jealous of it. So I'm hoping to add a mini soft trunk maybe, or even some of the petite mals that are out that were limited edition are super cute as well. So Rome wasn't built in a day, but right now Louis Vuitton, the website is not showing anything that is really gravitating towards me, as well as the upcoming collections. I haven't really seen anything that was like, oh my god, I have to have it. So I'm probably going to be content for handbag purchases for the little while. It is my birthday month, and I hoping I can get a handbag for my birthday, but we will see. I have been pretty bad this year, and even though I said 2026 was going to be a different year than 2025, it's proven not to be. But yeah, this was the new handbag that I've added into my collection, the Montsouris PM. Thank you so much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed today's video. If you like this kind of content or simply want to see more of me, then definitely hit that like and subscribe button. And until next time, I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.